Hi, I'm Dylan. We're going to do a Gaeng Hung Lae today, which is a Chiang Mai style pork curry. It's an interesting curry because it's quite heavily influenced by dried spices, and it's got lots of ginger, pickled garlic, and of course pork. It's a very common curry up in the northern parts of Thailand, especially in Chiang Mai. To start off, you need the paste. I'm not going to bore you by making a paste today, but we'll quickly run through the ingredients. So we have dried spice. We have coriander seed. Then we have, this is a Thai cardamom pod. It differs from the Indian one. It's round, it's white, and we just use the inside. So you just break it open. And we can just use this black part inside, okay? Okay, and then we have the Thai cassia bark, which is similar to a cinnamon, but it's a lot more fragrant and a little less sweet, okay? Then we have the red turmeric as well. Also we have some dried red chilies. It's just been soaked so they're easier to pound. Shallots, garlic, lemongrass, and ginger. Obviously this curry paste contains shrimp paste or guppy, okay? So once it's all pounded up, it looks nice and fine. So we have a fine paste like this. It's quite dry, very aromatic of spice. To make the curry, we need to start off, we just take some pork belly and some pork shoulder, about 200 grams of each, so when we go to cook it later. When we're cooking, this curry requires pork fat. So once again, we're cooking out at a medium heat. You don't want it too hot. Too hot, you're going to scorch all these dried spices. This curry needs to be cooked out for quite a long time. It's going to have to ripen. You can see it's starting to get dry. It's starting to not catch at the bottom, but starting to caramelize. So we can add our pork. Just add it in. Once you've added the pork though, you want to be careful. Okay, this is really fragrant now of dried spice. So what we want to do is we want to add our sugar. We actually have two sugars. We have a coconut sugar or a palm sugar, if you will. And we also have some cane sugar, some raw cane sugar, some unrefined stuff, the better. What we want to do now, we want to add some ginger. So we have some young ginger here. This young ginger just needs to be chopped into batons, I guess. Watching the temperature. We also have some whole shallots here. Okay, these are Thai shallots, the red ones are very fragrant. And the spice is really strong in here. So then the last thing we add before we add the liquid is we add our fish sauce. In a Western sense, this essentially will deglaze your pan as well, but we don't say that. Okay. We also want to add some of this. This is a pickled garlic. You can use the whole ones and then just peel them down, or you can use these small cloves, which are really nice as well. Okay, with our chicken stock, we just want to add it so it's about 2 inches above the pork, and then we want to let it come down and simmer and thicken. You can always add more as you go, and straight away as your stock goes in there, you can see that lovely sheen of oil on top. That oil has to be there. This curry needs to have quite a bit of oil, because this curry is best kept overnight outside so that it ripens, and tomorrow the flavour will be just magnificent. Okay, so this we have to actually let aside and let it simmer for a good 1 or 2 hours before we add the next step. Okay, so it's been simmering now for a few hours and it should have thickened up quite considerably. And you have two options here. You can put your peanuts in now or serve them on top. I prefer to serve them later because that makes it easier if someone doesn't eat peanuts, for example. So what we're going to do is we're going to serve this up. Okay, so just serve it up. Get a nice amount of the shallots in there, a nice amount of the ginger, definitely the pork. Really show it off. You want a little bit of oil in there so the liquid's nice. Okay. Once again, this curry is best if you leave it overnight before you serve it. And then the peanuts to finish. And there we have it. This is Gaeng Hung Lae, so Chiang Mai style pork curry, lots of ginger, pickled garlic.